Is it chest, heart and stroke? Probably isn't even that. Hi Possums, it's Hayley here. Thank you for joining me here at my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another one of my thrift hauls, and I'm quite excited because this is a £1 haul. Yes, you heard that right. Everything I've bought is £1. Now, I've started with this pound buy. In fact, it's probably my latest addiction. Now that I know I can buy amazing things for £1, it's like I even get angry now spending £5. But I went for the first time to the Chest, Heart and Stroke charity stores where they do a 99p or a £1 charity shop. So everything in there maybe hasn't been sold in one of their boutique stores or has been, you know, sitting around the traps for a little while. So just last week I had a meeting, and to be honest, the meeting went really terribly. Yeah, I was kind of confronted with some really weird questions on what I was doing with my life, and to be honest, I wasn't feeling too good afterwards. So I figured the best way to make Hayley Angell feel better is just to give her a bag load of bargains. So the first piece I absolutely love, because this is going to sound really random, but my mum has a little jumper almost identical to this, and so when I picked it up, I was already feeling quite homesick owing to the meeting where I was being questioned what I was doing with my life. I was feeling quite homesick, and so when I picked up this and saw my wee mama in it, then yeah, it made me really want to pick it up and take it home. So I got this gorgeous cashmere little sweater. It's had the tag removed, and that often happens when you get these kind of discount or sort of throwaway charity thrift stores. They cut the tags out. I believe that it's my hunch that it's a Marks and Spencer cashmere sweater. It is so soft. Honestly, you know, if I could have little, not smell-o-vision, that would that wouldn't help, but touch-o-vision, and you could have a little have a touch of that one, you'd absolutely love it. So I really love this. I love the little collar, I love the little button down there, and of course the kind of cable knit finish. And yeah, it was £1. Come on, £1! So love that one, that's really cute. So also in the knits, I got this for £1. Now, I'm obsessed with the 80s. I am a girl of the 80s, born in the 80s, the best decade. And to be honest, when I was growing up and, you know, well into my even late 20s, nearly 30, I've always like hated, look at 80s, oh that's so 80s, that is grim. But in the last year or so, I have actually become totally obsessed, and nearly everything I own is from the 80s. Usually the 80s does kind of 40s or 50s, but this is just 80s does 80s. Boom, look at that. Kind of singing Don't You Forget About Me while wearing, what are other 80s things? I don't know, on a hoverboard with a pair of vintage Nike Airs. Are they from the 90s? I can't remember. But anyway, I can't think of anything more 80s than this. I love the colours. There's my favourite purple again. And you know, I absolutely love this teal. And quite a few of my favourite pieces are in that lovely teal colour. Also a theme colour at my wedding. Good colour, great. So yeah, absolutely love this little 80s kind of vintage jumper. It's got the kind of black on the back there and the colour with the little panels. Yeah, it's super fun, really warm, and £1. So get in the bag for £1, we're done. So that's item number 2. Item number 3, I'm a little pleased about. It's something I've never done before, where I've bought purely on a brand name, but it is a lovely little item, and it's lovely for getting kind of cozied up in this cooler weather. Look at this hot pink stripe. It's an Abercrombie and Fitch little knitted waterfall cardigan knit jumper thing. Look at the tag. Now that has never ever been worn. I have washed it. Smells absolutely gorgeous. I've washed it up, but it had never been worn beforehand. The tag is immaculate. You know, you've got the lovely little Abercrombie and Fitch little moose symbol. And I absolutely love it. It kind of sits in this really flattering, kind of just skims across the backside and a little bit shorter at the front. So you get that lovely waterfall feature. It's got this lovely, you know what, I'm just going to put it on. It's got this lovely kind of cozy collar, and it's so nice for rugging up in. Probably a little bit me 5 years ago, but I couldn't put it down. £1 for a brand new, unworn Abercrombie and Fitch New York knit. I mean, the knit is the wool is incredible. It's £1. Done. So I've got that little one. And then staying on the separates line, I have been chasing for a navy skirt in an age. I've got this really cute navy skirt that I picked up as part of my Beg, Borrow, Bargain Brisbane challenge that I did back in June when I was visiting home to Australia, which I absolutely love, but it's got quite intense sort of nautical roping and theming and things going on. But I wanted just a plain navy skirt, and I picked this one up. It's really cute. It's just got this sort of button down front. It's actually got kind of a little split at the bottom, so it sits open really nice as you walk. It kind of moves with you. It's got the few pleats at the front, and then it's gathered across the back. You know, if I could be absolutely as picky as anything, it would be lovelier if it was a bit more full. It would be a little bit more flattering to me, or, you know, just a little bit more my style if it had a bit more fabric in there. And if I could be even pickier, it doesn't have pockets. Yeah, I've been so spoiled with my items picking them up, and particularly those that are from a couple of decades ago, having pockets. But it is really cute with these little kind of triplicate kind of design buttons. It's a great basic navy. It's a lovely heavy fabric, and it's £1. So I'm not gonna start complaining about that. It's £1. Couldn't even make it for that. Can't buy a cup of tea for £1, Possums. Come on, done, £1. So navy skirt win, very, very happy with that. Now the next piece is something that in the years kind of 2002 to, I don't know, 2012 or something, this was basically all I wore. I loved a good tunic dress. So if you can see that there, it's kind of just below knee length. I'm trying to sort of lift it up for you there. Just below knee length, and it's this really gorgeous, almost kind of indigenous Australian sort of print. And it's in the colours that I'm absolutely obsessed with right now. So if you follow with me on Instagram, you'll see that mustard has just taken over my life and my wardrobe. And this gorgeous kind of rust sort of tone as well. It's got a lovely, not a navy, but like a nice rich blue, black and white. So it's got a gazillion colours in there that I can accessorise to, which is what I love to do, pick out contrast colours. It's really flattering because it's got this lovely stitching right here at the bust that just gathers the bust in with a nice deep V-neck. So as a pear like me, a pear shape, not a pear like a pair of me, but a pear like the fruit. When you're a pear shape, if you can wear sort of a lower cut to open up the decolletage, of course we're nipping in the waist, it just balances you out sort of a lot more. So that shape really works well for me. Yeah, so it's got these little ties that go around the back that's going to nip in the waist really nicely. And I bought this because, you know, it's not every day I want to like get a super tight belt on and, you know, tie a scarf in my hair and all of that. Sometimes I just want to sit on the couch and watch Netflix. So this means I'm physically presentable. I've got an excuse to get out of my pajamas, so I'm not kind of, you know, terrifying the postie when he comes and I'm still, you know, have just gotten out of bed. And it's 2 p.m. Shh, don't tell. So it's this cute tunic that I can wear with coloured tights and a pair of sort of boots or whatever in this weather, and yeah, it's easy and super wearable. And I thought when I bought it, it's like that would be so perfect for, you know, like an easy brunch when I can't be bothered. And then lo and behold, my friend Bryony of Glasgow Food got in touch and invited me to brunch, lunch, well, I don't know, one of those, and I wore this, so it was exactly as I imagined in my head. Come to reality, you know, happy days, £1. My lunch cost like 8 times more than the dress that I was wearing to lunch. So hey, how's that? Economical or what? So yeah, love that little tunic dress. Now the final piece I am so proud of, keeping in mind that this is £1. Okay, are you ready? I don't think you're ready. Are you sure? Okay, we're ready. Are you ready for this? Ta-da! A vintage trench coat. It's kind of, it's not, what's that brand? What's that Burberry? It's not Burberry, despite the Burberry knockoff print, because if £1 for Burberry MAC, I mean, someone should be giving me an award or making me president or something. But this gorgeous trench with the whole kind of, I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Let me get this on. This was £1. It's actually size 14 in some random brand petite range, so I'm not really quite sure why it fits me like a glove. But what I'm thinking is that I might actually convert it into kind of a dress, because I love a sort of trench coat type dress. So if I just do up my little, or I'll just shove these in so that you can see. But I absolutely love the colour. I love these sort of, you know, I like making these quite tight because I like things that are 3/4. So I was talking before about, you know, how to flatter a pear shape, and low decolletage, definitely. Open-toed shoes, yes. Loose fitting kind of skirt, absolutely yes. And 3/4 sleeves. So, oh, and I haven't even got my little belt on. This was £1. I absolutely love it. Hang on, I'm just going to shove that in there so you can see. I absolutely love it. I love the pockets. I love that it's got the little kind of back flap. It's got this great kind of pleat that's buttoned up at the back. And it was 99p. I mean, what more can you want, Possums? So that's all for this chest, heart and stroke £1 charity haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, and don't forget, if you want to get more Hayley Angell, thrifty, look fabulous, feel fabulous, whatever goodness, subscribe, and you'll be getting fresh new videos from me every week. Lucky you, Possum. Okay, until next time, from me and all my £1 goodies, bye! Thanks for joining us.